A 22 News follow-up now on the lack of water pressure in hydrants at a house fire in Westfield earlier this week. 22 News reporter Claire Overton spoke with the City of Westfield Department of Public Works to learn more about how they make sure all hydrants are working properly.
Nick, 22 News was able to confirm that the City of Westfield Department of Public Works is in charge of servicing the hydrants, which they told us they do annually, sometimes twice a year even. Hydrants are serviced in either early spring or the fall when residents are using less water. The servicing of the hydrants, they may also flush them at the same time with the goal of removing the sediment buildup or tuberculation that occurs over the year in older mains. The main on Du Bois Street in Westfield, where there was that fire in Westfield, that main is from 1923 and is a 4-inch main, which is normal for the time, but in modern times they normally install 8-inch mains.
You're talking a main that's 102 years old, so it's a reaction to the water and the iron and creates iron oxide, and then that's how that tuberculation just builds up over years. And they're so small, there's no amount of water that you can flush through that will clear that tuberculation, because it can't get that volume of water anyways.
He did mention that it is hard to tell when these older mains, as even though they are servicing the hydrants and flushing them, many are over 100 years old and they have no record as to how often they were flushed even 50 years ago. Both the DPW and the fire department said they started recently using a digital program to track working hydrants to avoid ones that may be in repair.
So is the City of Westfield working to update any of the older mains across the city?
Well, they told me that they replaced one of those older mains last year. It wasn't the one on Du Bois Street, obviously, but they're also planning on replacing 2 others this year, and they said they could take about a month each, which makes it very difficult, and it's also very pricey for the city to replace those older mains.
Right, but probably worth it, of course, in the event of a fire situation.
Definitely in the future.
All right, Claire, thanks.